Well, Hurricane Katrina is now just 275 miles southeast of downtown Baton Rouge, if you want to cut it real close. Could get nasty for Baton Rouge with closing of schools, closing of the airport, closing of universities, but that's nothing as to what's going to happen to New Orleans, which could get damage of historic proportions.
By all accounts and everything we know, this will be a catastrophic event.
Hurricane Katrina is just hours away from hitting land, but the storm's outer bands are already drenching the entire central Gulf Coast.
Every person is hereby ordered to immediately evacuate the city of New Orleans.
The devastation was so complete that there were entire communities that were wiped away. The homes were gone, the foundations were left. It was the kind of disaster that I don't think America has ever seen. The images that seared in memory were people standing on interstate highways trapped by the water in the baking sun with little to drink, waiting for helicopters to carry them away because they couldn't escape.
This was a war zone, and I can't imagine, you know, one day they had this house and memories and lives and what have you, and the next day it's all gone.
New Orleans is like the postcard that we send to the rest of the world, and to see the water destroy French Quarter, the Ninth Ward, all of these places that have become so famous was heartbreaking. It was that picture in the dictionary for us of what disaster looks like.
So what is happening in the city of New Orleans? Here is a look at the traffic moving out. It's one of those rare scenes where all that traffic is moving in the same direction, a sight that you probably will not see again for, it could be a number of years, at least let's hope so.
At the time Katrina hit, we had an influx of people from different areas in South Louisiana. They don't have a place to live, the schools are disrupted, the families are disrupted. You know, and how do you put things together to try to help those kids, help those families do things as far as park and recreation services? You know, it's like trying to drink a cup of hot water and somebody drops an ice cube in it. It's just a shock to the system to have that great influx of people. So not just for the 1 year after Katrina, but for several years there. It was really challenging.
In addition to the damage from Hurricanes Katrina and Rita, the Imagine Your Parks campaign, one of BREC's most ambitious and revolutionary campaigns, was now at risk.
You know, all of a sudden, you don't have contractors. They're busy trying to rebuild the lives of people across the state. You know, we had to figure out how we were going to deal with fulfilling the promises that we made to the public with the budget that we had.
The community asked for more quality and less quantity. As a result of what they asked us for, we looked around at trends around the country, around the world actually. Extreme parks such as the one at Perkins Road.
If you go around the system today, you can really see the major improvements that were put in place as a result of this strategic planning and construction effort. That was done with the leadership of Mark Thornton. He was a great guy and a good friend.
BREC was so popular among people that they made sure that BREC was taken care of because it enhances the quality of life. And when you have a population that's growing, you have any more needs for a park system that actually facilitates all you want to do in life.
So, all that history, 70 years of small moments and big ones too. Heroes like Emma Benton, Eugene Young, Betty Claiborne, challenges like integration and progress, gold medals, accreditation, new programs and facilities. All that got us here, today. But where do we go from here?